throughout the Americas, from Alaska to Tierra del Fuego, every single nation state that exists today was established on rape, on genocide, and consistent rape of indigenous and African women. So it's not only something in the United States, it's throughout. I don't know how it happened in other places, but I know the Americas, there is no one corner that had escaped that.
July 25th is the annual observance of International Afro-Latin American, Afro-Caribbean, and Diaspora Women's Day. This year, The Real News joined the second annual U.S.-based conference at Howard University School of Law.
So this isn't just for DC, and I'm thinking of actually developing a template so that sisters could have, and they could take it and they could tweak it, but they can have like the steps of looking at this, because this is about building our leadership. This isn't about me. This is about the leadership of Afro-Latinas who are survivors, who live in DC, who are finding a voice and then finding sisterhood and siblinghood, and wanting to have deep, critical conversations about things we don't talk about, and in fact, we often get shamed about.
Over 1/4 of Latinx people in the United States identify as Afro-Latin. Unknown to many, the celebration of Afro-Latin women began in 1992 in the Dominican Republic, and along with many organizations celebrating Afro-Latinx culture year-round, it has seen a resurgence of interest in the United States.
What I see is Afro-Latina women demanding, taking up space within Latina spaces, whether it's cultural spaces, magazines, but also, articulating a history of whitening and whiteness that dominates in Latin America, that often gets left out of the conversation if we're thinking about U.S. Latinidad. I see this flourishing, right? And now Afro-Latinas are saying there's no excuse for you not to know that we exist, right? We're here and we're demanding spaces within, I think, both Latino culture, but also within Black American spaces.
Organizers are using the celebration to build community among Black women and non-binary people from across the diaspora, as well as to provide space for healing and growth for survivors of sexual assault.
Much about the work that I do is the practice of, reclaiming my own identity, because, when we're assaulted, we lose our sense of agency. And so the work that I do is a practice in regaining that. And, I think about some of the challenges that I deal with in regards to my own mental, emotional health, and then those survivors that I have relationships with as well. And I try to kind of address those issues in my work and bridge those gaps. And for me, that work is self-care.
The conference also provided an opportunity to build sisterhood and provide education about experiences of Black women descended from enslavement, with a particular focus on learning and affirmation between people of all ages.
So there's so much exciting stuff happening, but the thing I'm most excited about is that I'm here and that we're here together and we're celebrating ourselves and we're honoring ourselves and we're making space for ourselves and we're naming each other. And it feels really beautiful because for Afro-Latinx folks, we don't often have those spaces, particularly for women living at the intersections of race and gender and ethnicity and immigration status and being survivors and being queer. Like, we're bringing all of ourselves to this space, and that feels really amazing and safe.
Our strength and our hopefulness and our resilience and our ability to see past the immediate danger to safe landing, to safety, and our ability to offer safety to others.
Why do you think it's important for young women in particular to explore the world and see women like them in other communities and in other countries?
It's important because our girls think their world is limited to their block, and the world is limited to English speakers, or it's limited to people who are one color, and that's not true. The world is much bigger than that, and the more we can offer our girls in terms of experiences that are not there, that are not familiar to them, the broader and more capable as adults they'll be.
I'm Dr. Kalila Harris for The Real News Network. Stay tuned for the second installment of this two-part examination of the experiences of Afrolatinas, International Afrolatina Day, and the connections between Black women and girls from across the diaspora. Tuesday, July 31st, is the last day of our summer fundraising campaign. If you haven't given already, or can give a little more, please click the donate button. Without your support, there would be no real news.